This is a video for a 2004 GMC Canyon. I'm replacing the lower ball joint. I thought I'd take a few minutes to show a couple of things that I found might be useful. I have already removed this nut on the old bearing, lower bearing joint. That of course is the tie rod. Right now the steering wheel is turned all the way to the right hand side. The upper, I've got all of these nuts out except for this one, and then I've got this bungee cord set up a little in a funny way, so I'm just prepared to hang. I'm thinking somehow this through here, trying to hang it if it's possible. When this comes off, I did find that it was impossible to replace the lower ball joint because this shaft comes right through and extends down, so there's that distance where this ball has to move up and out, which is not really going to happen because this arm stays at that height essentially. So what happens is, once I remove the nut from the top one, then this tie rod will stay attached, and this whole collar will move down. It'll come underneath this sleeve and rotate over to the side, where I'll put the try and hang it on this clip so it doesn't flop around, so that this tie rod and this whole thing doesn't put pressure on this rod end up on that. So I don't know if I can get it off and try and show you at the same time. Okay, this will be a little bumpy, but let's see here. That nut, let's see here, I need the nut underneath and the nut on the top, so the same. Let's see if it's lowering. With two hands, one hand I cannot do it, but that is generally it. So this whole assembly arm here and all the way down here is going to remain attached. This is good for me. This, I don't need to replace this or disconnect this nut at all. Just need to connect these 4 bolts because I don't need to replace this. I'm just replacing the lower ball joint. So this whole thing will slide out down, and I'll move it around to the corner and hang it here, hopefully, and then I'll get in there and pull this whole ball joint out. It extends this far. The metal plate is sandwiched. The metal plate is sandwiched between, if you can see it, between that upper piece of steel along this arm and the lower piece of steel. So as far as ball joints, it's easy to fix. Just once this is out of the way, lever this out, just pull it out this way and put in the new one and put back in those 4 bolts that are there that hold it in.